Hey, what's up? It's Luke Manuela. I'm going to show you how to set up the Zapier agents email to SMS setup. So it's really simple. It takes 2 minutes. And if you use the link that I provided, you'll get a page kind of like this. It's a template. You'll need to create an account on Zapier. I recommend using Google Authentication. It makes it really simple. So first off, to connect your apps, you'll need to connect your Gmail. That's what I built this on. I'm sure you can also build it on Outlook or any other email provider as well. Again, highly recommend using the single sign-on. You're going to have to give Zapier access to your email inbox essentially. And then finally, you'll have to add in your phone number to be contacted via the SMS. It's going to send you a PIN. You have to put in the PIN to confirm that it's your phone number and that you're not spamming somebody else in the world. Once you've done that, and hit yes, continue to SMS by Zapier, you'll be able to see the agent setup on the left. You'll see all the trigger and instruction information, and on the right, there'll be like an agent preview. So real quick, just to note, my trigger is the Gmail, but I do set it up based off of the label and mailbox important. That way that the Gmail is kind of the first filter, filtering out a lot of the spam. And that way it doesn't trigger the agent to run every single time you receive an email. If you do allow it to run on every single email, it's very likely you'll consume all of the runs basically that you're allotted for the month, and you'll run out. You basically will have to pay for it. So to keep it free, I use the important mailbox. That way it's like the first filter is done in Gmail and I'm not always using my agent. So that's one thing to note. You can also update the instructions here. So you'll see like where I've written, basically look at the received email, categorize it based on the sender details. If the email includes unsubscribed message or sent from a generic address, example, marketing or account updates, don't do anything. Meaning I don't want to hear about that. But if it's from a personal or business email account that appears to be from an individual, first of all, add a label, which I've called like personal email, and then send a message to my phone, including the subject, sender name, and a very brief summary of the message. So that's the instructions. Feel free to tailor that to whatever you want. If you're doing this for like sales purposes, you can tailor it to basically filter out if it seems like it's a sales lead, try to determine the size of the lead or whatever, things like that. So you can totally customize this to do whatever you want. But to finish the setup, first of all, you have to kind of click through the setup stuff, and really you have to test in the beginning. So when you do test for the email monitoring, it's going to look through your inbox and find some emails that will be in your important inbox. So first of all, that's like your first line of defense. We're going to find something there. And the one that I found for me here is actually not a personal email. It came from like some like Evite kind of thing. But using the chat here, you can just say, pretend it meets the criteria, and essentially it will basically allow you to just kind of continue along, and this will allow you to test that the SMS action is working properly. So it's going to prep your SMS basically. It's going through the tasks and now labeled the email, right? So once it's done that, I'm going to approve that. Basically, it's going to add the label to my email. You can see it happening on the right. Now the next action is to prepare the SMS. It's going to prepare the SMS message. You'll be able to review it. And then just to basically make sure that everything is working completely, hit approve, and it's going to push an email to your phone, or an SMS rather. One thing I like to do is once you've received an SMS from the Zapier number, I like to save it as like my contact, my email agent. That way, when I get stuff from here, I know it's coming from me. Cool. Enjoy. Happy building. Let me know if you find anything cool or if you've tweaked it to do anything different. Talk to you soon. Bye.